Welcome to Advantech's Weird but True Tech History and News, where we analyze the most recent technological developments and occasionally sprinkle in some fascinating and at times unsettling tales of technology's past.
Ever get that, prickly feeling?
Yeah.
When something online seems a little too perfect?
Yeah, me too. And it turns out that feeling's worth paying attention to, especially when it comes to this whole world of online jobs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what we're diving deep on today. It's all about this new wave of job application fraud using some pretty wild technology.
Definitely wild.
And scary, honestly. But thankfully, the FBI just put out this whole warning about it, so we're going to break it all down.
That's good.
So first things first, we got to talk about this phrase. Deepfakes.
Yeah.
I know. It sounds like super futuristic, right?
Yeah.
But, can you even explain to folks what they are and why this is such a perfect storm with remote work and all?
Yeah, so basically deepfakes are think of Photoshop, but for videos and audio. You're using artificial intelligence to create these, hyper-realistic but totally fake versions of people saying or doing whatever,
Right.
And when you think about it, in this world of Zoom interviews and, never actually meeting colleagues face-to-face.
Exactly.
It's prime time for this kind of fraud.
It's like your gut's telling you something's off, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Exactly.
When the FBI is seeing this firsthand, they're finding scammers are creating these, full-on fake applicants complete with video interviews and everything. And it's the little things that are tipping people off. They'll be talking and the person will cough, but there's no sound, or their lips don't quite match up to the words. Stuff that could just be a bad internet connection, right?
Right.
But not always. The FBI is saying those little inconsistencies, those are often red flags that you might be looking at a deepfake.
It's scary because, you think about the implications.
Oh, yeah.
You're a company, you're doing an interview, you think you're getting this amazing candidate, right?
Yeah.
But it turns out to be some deepfake controlled by, who knows, someone halfway across the world. It's not just about stealing a paycheck at that point.
Oh, no.
It's about access.
Exactly.
Access to information, your information, company secrets, everything.
It's like identity theft, but on a whole other level, which actually, that's the other thing the FBI is really worried about, right? It's not just these elaborate deepfake interviews. They're seeing a huge spike in scammers using stolen personal information like your social security number, your work history, all that, to just create these fake profiles from scratch.
Oh, wow.
Pass a background check, no problem. Honestly, it's terrifying.
It's how do you even combat that?
Right. It used to be be careful what you post online.
Right.
But this is different.
This is next level.
This is they already have your info, and what can you do? Well, the good news is the FBI does have some tips. The biggest one. Report it. If something seems fishy, don't just ignore it. They've got this whole Internet Crime Complaint Center, the IC3, and it's there for a reason.
And honestly, beyond that, it might sound simple, but be stingy with your info online.
Yeah.
The less these guys have to work with, the harder it is to build a convincing, you.
It's true. It's they say, an ounce of prevention. Right. This whole thing, it really makes you think, though. If this is what they can pull off now, what happens when this tech gets even more advanced? How do we even stay ahead of that curve?
Something to ponder. Really.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this deep dive.
As always, thanks for listening, and stay vigilant out there.